And when I say...
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At center, Warriors fans, in the middle, 6'9", number 5, Kevon Lou.
And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sport. Obviously, both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Tillman in at the center position. Here's Tillman. Brooks for three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Curry. Another three for Golden State.
This is what you think of first with Curry. His three-point shooting ability is just otherworldly.
And here is Brooks. Here's Tillman. Back to Brooks. The shot. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney,
totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
Jackson passes to Tillman. Great D that time from Green.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors basketball.
And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
It's the North Domination here to come. It's your Chief F. Breaker.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Looney, and it's Iguodala in for Andrew Wiggins. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Morant with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
Sinks the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The Grizzlies trail by 10. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Fires from the line, and it's Morant missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Well, it was, because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
And the triples keep falling. Guys, that's 3 in a row.
And a wide open look for Bane. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know what time it is, T-shirt time.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. Lamb comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. Memphis also making some changes. Aldama's checked in, and Conchar subbed in for Brooks.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Jones against Curry. Jones dishes to Jackson. It's stolen by Lamb. Curry looking around. And a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Jones with it. Kuminga picks him up. Jones the pass to Aldama. Misses the three.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, if Steph Curry works as hard at golf when he has the time as he did in shooting the basketball, I don't know. He's no slouch on the golf course. He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
It's Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
There was a story, Brent, a couple years ago that Steph Curry's best round of golf came during the NBA Finals. Had you heard that?
I did hear that, but I also heard that Andre Iguodala has a major role in how that happened. Andre was taking up his golf game when they were battling the Cavs in 2018. And I think that
connects again from distance.
What a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game. From deep three-point range, and again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Bane, no good. For three. Good, another from three.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team. Give it up for your Warriors Junior Gem Squad.
6 seconds left to play in the first. Williams with a clean look. And that time, also a missed shot. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. We come back right after this.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. Thompson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Looney in at the 5. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Brooks dishes to Clark. Back to Brooks to end the run, and he nails the jumper. Brooks has got 5.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thompson from long range. Another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Clark slams it in.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Thompson from long range. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%. Out to the right wing. Konchar, good. Konchar's got himself going. with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Conchar can't get it to go. The Warriors have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Thompson with the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Wiggins against Brooks. The shot misses, and it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Even with the hand up, it's not bothering Klay Thompson. Just measured that one off.
Morant against DiVincenzo. Shot to stop the run, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off of 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Jackson a screen on Curry. Jones kicks to Morant. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Williams, he's checked in for Ja Morant. Three-pointer. Again, what an avalanche. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
1:31 left here in the second. Curry against Jones. Here's Bane. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane. On offense, here are the Warriors. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Bane, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Green. Curry's got 57 points.
A three-point specialist. Can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Jones, no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And again, Memphis no good. Here's Golden State. And a deep three from Curry. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Williams for 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully.
The league is so full of elite point guards. We get to see incredible matchups every night. You can't ignore the skill that both of these guys have shown in the first half.
Yeah, they're trying to one-up each other each time up the floor.
Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Curry has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Then it's Morant, and there's Jackson, and it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
The Grizzlies shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. Morant looking around. It's good from the top of the key. Morant's got 11.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Payne for three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
3 points.
Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Curry outside. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Payne for 3. They get the rebound. Morant. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Out to Thompson, pass to Green, Curry on the wing. And another one falls.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Morant outside. The tray. Morant with another miss.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And it's Morant missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Curry finds Looney. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That team is a little road where he got it again. Sensational.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years.
Now Thompson, 30 points in the game. Back to Curry, the pass to Looney. Clock at 4. Goes back up. He lays it in. Looney's got his first points of the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Outside, Payne. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Berry, what made them special?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
The first one falls. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Lamb, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson. And Bane drops them both. During Desmond Bane's first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Bane's three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. The three. No good on that one.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
No good from Lamb.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Jones from outside. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Lamb. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside, Bane over Lamb. Bane with the bucket.
Desmond Bane.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with it. We've got more in store for you right after this. a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Moody. And it's JaMychal Green. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Lamb in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Conchar. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. Kuminga, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Here's Conchar. Jones, the pass to Conchar. Clark, a screen on Lamb. Pocket 2. Here's Conchar. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Kuminga with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And for Memphis, their shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Clark kicks to Jones. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Moody. Kuminga down low. He's guarded by Williams. Shoots from 12. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Jones against DiVincenzo. Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
DiVincenzo passes to Kuminga. And the basket is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
DiVincenzo against Jones. And there's the drive. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the layup's good off the glass. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the night.
Some contact there, but no whistle. Didn't matter. Dante stays focused.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The offensive rebound. The shot, no good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Pass to Moody. Back to DiVincenzo. And that one is stuffed right through.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The pass to Conchar. Picked by Clark. Here's Conchar. And it's Clark in the corner. There's Williams with the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Moody's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga finds DiVincenzo. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Clark sets a screen for Jones. Can they get it? And Clark with the lay-in. Clark's got 4 points in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
The three for DiVincenzo. Another shot, and there's the bucket from Kuminga.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Jones, and he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. And so it's Golden State with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And here is Moody. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and, you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.